Hi, Jill. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well.
It's so unfortunate that we're having such bad weather.
Yes, it was really hard to get up and get going today. I couldn't get out of bed at all.
Oh, yeah, me too. I had to set like 4 alarms.
Absolutely, same.
All right, so last session we talked about losing weight and maybe going to the gym more frequently because at college it was difficult for you to make the right choices in the college dining hall and to get to the gym because of your busy schedule.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it has been quite difficult. I mean, definitely living away from home, and there's a lot of unhealthy options, around
Of
college
course.
campus,
Yeah.
and it's, the influences around you. It's not very easy to always, choose the healthier option, especially if you're going out to eat with roommates and friends. And you don't want to always be that person that is always trying to be healthy. So
Right.
it has definitely been a struggle for me.
It's tough when you don't have a lot of social support to make the right dietary choices.
Right, exactly.
Okay. So how has your eating and exercising been over the past week or so since we last met?
It's gotten a little bit better. I've been able to incorporate some more fruits and vegetables
Okay.
that I was lacking in the past. Definitely have been working out a little bit more. I've gotten back into the gym. I just definitely want to try to be a little bit more active and also plan a little bit more ahead of time because I think that will help me eat even healthier and get me on the right track. So, do you have any more suggestions how I could incorporate maybe some more healthier options, even though I am busy with school and studying and everything?
Absolutely. It sounds like you're eating more fruits and vegetables and you're going to the gym more frequently. So I'm really happy to hear that. You've been making amazing progress. But there are definitely some other things we can work on. So other than the increased fruits and vegetables, what other types of foods have you been choosing lately?
I've been choosing some more lean meats, like we had talked about. Been trying to, cook them and stuff, and even in the dining hall, try to choose those over some other not so healthy options.
Okay.
And definitely get in, the right amount of like dairy and calcium and stuff. But it's just I do struggle with like balancing it all.
Okay.
Especially with trying to like prepare a meal within a dining hall to make sure I'm getting everything I need to get.
Okay. So it sounds like you're choosing lean meats. You're choosing dairy products for calcium, fruits and vegetables. So what have you been choosing in terms of grains and starches?
Grains, I have been choosing more when it comes to bread, more whole grains. But then
Okay.
again, there's not really the option to have like whole grain pasta, so I still do eat a lot of just regular white pastas.
Okay. And you told me last time that you can do some meal prep in your dorm. You have like a little kitchenette kind of
Yeah.
area. How confident are you that you could choose whole grain pastas and whole grain breads to keep in your dorm room?
I think if I allotted time and prepared more, that would be easier. Then at the dining hall, it's not very available to me in that aspect. So I think it would just have to be a lot more planning on my end, which I may just need some of the skills and some tips to what is easiest for me to like prepare at home.
Okay, that sounds great. It sounds like you've been making a lot of healthier choices. Why do you think you've been choosing these healthier foods?
I think that since I started, I see how much better I feel, and I do have a lot more energy, which is why I've even enjoyed going to the gym. I think just overall, it's been making me feel a lot more confident. I was a little bit down on myself previously due to the weight that I gained from being away at school, but I think this puts me on a better track, and I really would like to continue with it.
Yeah, it's definitely easy to get down on yourself when you put on a couple pounds or you're not like feeling that great, but I'm glad that you can focus on how good you feel when you eat healthier, because it really is about feeling healthier and not, always about how you look. So what do you think you can choose in terms of preparing your own meals?
Well, I think I would definitely have to choose some meals that aren't that time consuming and just ones that I can maybe even plan ahead of time so that when I come home I can just heat them up or something like that.
Okay, I have some recipes that can be prepared in under 20 minutes in a college dorm room with a small kitchenette. Would you be willing to try those?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, sounds great. And you said you've been doing a lot better with going to the gym. You've been going a couple times a week?
Yes.
How many times have you been going?
I've been going about 2 to 3 times a week, but I
Okay.
think even if I have more space in my schedule some weeks, I could try to even add even more time there.
How many times would you like to go a week?
I'd like to increase it to definitely 3 to 4 times if I
4
could.
times a week? That's pretty good. How confident are you on a scale of 1 to 10 that you could go to the gym 3 to 4 times a week?
I would say I'm about, at this point, about a 7.
A 7? Why a 7 and not a 5?
Just because, like I said, with how I'm feeling and the confidence it's given me, I definitely want to continue. And I think that adding more time there will make it even better and make me reach even more goals that I've set.
It sounds like you're really enthusiastic about going to the gym, which I love to hear. It's a great way to boost your mood and to become healthier. So are there any other goals other than going to the gym more frequently and preparing more meals that you'd like to set at this time?
I think that I just want to make sure I stay on track, and if I do end up becoming a little bit busy and stressed out with school, maybe look for other options to be active if I can't always get to the gym.
Oh, okay.
So that I don't get down on myself.
Right.
Because I've gone through cycles of that before where I just feel I give up because I just feel like I don't have the time. And
Well, I know it's not a very nice day out today outside, but when the weather's nicer out, is there like a park or something that you could go run around in?
Yeah,
Maybe it's
definitely.
an alternative to the gym?
yeah, there's a really nice park and there's some outdoor tracks and stuff as well. So maybe I'll give that a shot.
Okay, that's great. Would you be willing to summarize the points that we talked about during today's session?
Yeah, definitely have increased my fruits and vegetable intake and been eating more lean meats and whole grains. Just want to keep that going and make it even better. So I will try to start preparing meals at home that are easy for me and quick. And when I can't get to the gym, to definitely try to do some things outside and keep up my activity level
Okay.
and just keep improving on everything and stick to it.
Okay, so just to remind you, when you meal prep, we were going to try to include more whole grains in the dorm room setting, and you were going to try to exercise maybe 3 to 4 times a week.
Yep.
Okay,
Definitely.
sounds great. This was a great
Great,
session.
thank
I
you.
look forward to seeing you next week.
Thank you. Sounds great.